Namaste everyone. Today I am going to discuss few laws of exponents, and the first one is a raised to power minus m equals to, remember the power is negative, so we have to take reciprocal. It will become 1 upon a whole raised to power m, and can be written as 1 upon a raised to power m. Next is any number raised to power 0 equals to 1, but remember the number must not be equal to 0. And the third one is x raised to power m and whole raised to power n equals to x raised to power m multiplied by n, means in this case powers will be multiplied. Let us see some fill-ups now. The first one is 16 raised to power 15 divided by 16 raised to power 19 equals to, now see here the powers will be minus and it will become 16 raised to power 15 minus 19 is minus 4, and if the power is negative we can take reciprocal and it will become 1 upon 16 raised to power 4. Now concentrate on the second part. Here the first power is blank, it is 11 upon 12 raised to power blank, and second power is 22, and right side reciprocal of 11 upon 12. So like first question, you know the second part is greater, so 22 minus dash equals to 2, means it will be 20. In next part we have power raised to power dash equals to 1 upon 3 raised to power 6. So here power raised to power we have, the powers will be multiplied, means 2 multiplied by dash equals to 6, so it will be 2 3s are 6. In next part also same thing, we have power raised to power, so the powers will be multiplied and 4 2s are 8 will be there. Now let us see few more questions, that is 1 upon 12 whole raised to power 5 divided by 1 upon 12 whole raised to power 5. So 5 minus 5 will be 0. And next is power raised to power, so 0 multiplied by 7 will be 0. So these are your fill-ups. Now let us see some questions. So the second question is simplify and express the result in exponential form. Remember we have to represent in exponential form, in the form of power. And the first question is 9 upon 2 raised to power 0 and whole raised to power 5. So you know powers will be multiplied, so it will be 9 upon 2 whole raised to power 0 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 9 upon 2 whole raised to power 5 into 0 0. So we have to write in exponential form, so this is your required answer. Next is minus 2 upon 5 whole raised to power 3 multiply by minus 2 upon 5 whole raised to power 2 and whole raised to power 4 is there. So now the bases are same and multiplication sign is there, so power will be plus, so it will become minus 2 upon 5 whole raised to power 3 plus 2, that is 5, and whole raised to power 4 as it is. So now powers will be multiplied according to the law, so it will become minus 2 upon 5 whole raised to power 5 4s are 20, which is your required answer. Let us see one more part. It is 3 upon 5 whole raised to power 3 divided by 3 upon 5 whole raised to power 8. So in this case power will be minus, so it is 3 minus 8, which is equals to 3 upon 5 whole raised to power 3 minus 8 is minus 5. Now we know that a raised to power minus m is 1 upon a raised to power m, means we have to take reciprocal of which will be 5 upon 3, and the power will become positive now, so it will become 5. Next is same type of question is there, 12 upon 5 raised to power 0 and 12 upon 5 raised to power nothing is there, so you can put 1 and whole raised to power 5. Now here powers will be plus inside the brackets, so it will become 12 upon 5 whole raised to power 0 plus 1 is 1 and whole raised to power 5 is there. Now again power raised to power, so powers will be multiply according to law, so it is 12 upon 5 whole raised to power 1 5s are 5, which is your required answer. Now let us evaluate some questions, and the first one is minus 3 upon 4 raised to power 3 divided by minus 3 upon 4 whole raised to power 5. So here powers will be minus, so it will be minus 3 upon 4 whole raised to power 3 minus 5. So base is as it is, minus 3 upon 4, and the power will be 3 minus 5, which is equals to minus 2. Again see the law, we have to take reciprocal to make the power positive, so it will become 4 upon 3 minus 4 upon 3 whole raised to power 2. Multiply 2 times now because we have to evaluate, so minus 4 upon 3 into minus 4 upon 3. So you know 4 4s are 16, 3 3s are 9, and 2 times minus is there will become positive. So 16 upon 9 is your answer. Let us see one more part. Here we know that 1 upon 5 raised to power 2 whole raised to power 2 into 1 upon 5. So you can see 1 raised to power 2 is also 1. So why I am writing it? So that we can write it whole power. So it will become 1 upon 5 whole raised to power 2 and whole raised to power 2 again. Multiply by 1 upon 5. The power is nothing, you can write 1. So power raised to power will be, powers will be multiply. So it will become 1 upon 5 whole raised to power 2 2s are 4. Whole multiply by 1 upon 5 whole raised to power 1. So now the bases are same, powers will be plus, and it will be equal to 1 upon 5 whole raised to power 4 plus 1 is 5. Now multiply it 5 times, then 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 5. So 5 times we have to multiply 1, this will be equal to 1 itself. And 5 halves are 25, 25 halves are 125, 125 halves are 625, and 625 halves are 3125. So 1 upon 3125 is your answer. Let us see one more question. Remember, in this question you can see the second part. Here power raised to power we have first of all. So 2 upon 3 will be as it is, raised to power 2 divided by, here power raised to power we have, so powers will be multiplied. So 2 into 0 is 0. Now the bases are same, powers will be minus, so it is 2 minus 0, which is equal to 2, and multiply it 2 times. So 2 by 3 into 2 by 3, which is equal to 4 by 9. Let us see one more such question. It is 1 upon 2 whole raised to power 5 and 1 upon 2 whole raised to power 3 minus 1 upon 2 whole raised to power 6 divided by 1 upon 2 whole raised to power 5. So in both cases we have divide, so powers will be minus. So in first part, the power will be 5 minus 3, base as it is, and in second part, power will be 6 minus 5. Now concentrate on the solution. It will become 1 upon 2 whole raised to power 5 minus 3 is 2, and 1 upon 2 whole raised to power 6 minus 5 is 1, so we can write 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 whole square will be 1 1 ja 1 and 2 2 ja 4 minus 1 upon 2. Take LCM. LCM will be 4, and we know 4 1s are 4, so 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, and 2 2s are 4, so 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So minus 1 upon 4 is your answer. Now let us see the next question. Find the value of. Now see, here we have to evaluate powers first of all. First part is 5 upon 7 raised to power 3 multiplied by 2 minus 6, which is equal to 5 upon 7 whole raised to power 3 2s are 6 minus 6, which is equal to 5 upon 7 raised to power 0. And remember, any number raised to power 0 is 1, but the number must not be equal to 0. So 5 upon 7 raised to power 0 is 1. Now let us see the next question. It is 3 raised to power 0 plus 4 raised to power 0 whole multiplied by 5 raised to power 0. So it will become 3 raised to power 0 is 1 plus 4 raised to power 0 is also 1 whole multiplied by 5 raised to power 0 is 1. So this will be equal to 1 plus 1 is 2 whole multiplied by 1, which is equal to 2. In next part we have 1 raised to power 0 is 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 0 is 1 plus 3 raised to power 0 is also 1 multiplied by 4 raised to power 0 is 1 plus 5 raised to power 0 is also 1. We know any number raised to power 0 is 1 multiplied by 6 raised to power 0 is also 1. Now simplify it. 1 1 ja 1 plus 1 1 ja 1 plus 1 1 ja 1, which is equals to 3. And the last part we have minus 5 upon 9 whole raised to power 9 minus 3 into 2 minus 3. So first of all, simplify the numerical expression given in the power. So you know, according to Demas, first of all we have to multiply, because divide is not there. So first of all we have to multiply. So it will be minus 5 upon 9 whole raised to power 9 as it is, minus 3 2s are 6 minus 3. So minus 6 minus 3 is minus 9. So it will become minus 5 upon 9 whole raised to power 9 minus 6 minus 3 is also 9. So the solution will be minus 5 upon 9 whole raised to power 9 minus 9 is 0, which is equals to 1 again. Remember, any number raised to power 0 is 1. So this will be equal to 1. Thank you and keep smiling.